Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10 finale and the opening minutes for the finale. So we got some opening minutes a couple months ago, but this also is the opening minutes, so I think it's like, that was just like part of the opening minutes. Obviously it's gonna be a pretty big episode, but we can call it a sneak peek, opening minutes, whatever. But the point is, we got a pretty good look at the season 10 finale, which we're gonna go ahead and discuss, which shows us the characters' plan and how they're gonna escape. We're gonna go ahead and break it down in this video today. Obviously, before I begin, I'll give a general spoiler warning in case you aren't caught up with The Walking Dead. Also, if you are a fan of the show, be sure to subscribe for more content because The Walking Dead is returning in less than a month. We got The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The World Beyond. All three shows coming back. Very, very excited. We'll be doing breakdowns and all that kind of stuff in the channel. So again, be sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all that kind of stuff. But with all that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so like I said, the opening minutes is them talking about the plan, specifically Gabriel. He's the one who's telling everybody the plan and what to do and all that kind of stuff, which makes me even more worried for Gabriel. It really does. And now that even though the show is ending, it makes me even more worried because thinking about how it would make sense for them to kill off characters because the show is ending next season. Now, I'm not saying that everybody will die, when the show ends. I'm sure that there are going to be a good majority of people who survive and have a happy ending. But what I'm saying now is that we're no longer in the safe zone, for The Walking Dead. We know that it's ending, and we know that at this point they wouldn't be that scared to kill characters off because that's like the big thing. Like AMC wouldn't be scared to kill characters off because the show is ending. Like we know Daryl and Carol are probably gonna survive because of the spinoff, but other than that, I say probably because you never know for sure. But everyone else, the show is ending, so I don't think AMC would be that scared to kill anybody. But anyways, like I said, yeah, Gabriel is the one who's telling everybody a plan. Exactly, specifically what he said is like, we lead the horde away, just not from Oceanside like we planned. So remember, that was their original plan, is to get all the walkers to Oceanside. That's why they were training in Oceanside, but obviously that didn't work out. Now they're stuck here and Beta's attacking them, so it really did not go their way at all. And then he says, once the walkers are clear, we evacuate to rendezvous point B. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. That's probably just like a point that I don't know if that's connected with Eugene. I think Eugene might be doing his own thing. I only say that because he was also talking about rendezvous points. But he could, that's anyone could really, that could be their own separate thing. But the point is, they're trying to get the walkers away, and we'll talk about how they're going to get it away in a second. Actually, right now we're going to talk about it because next Gabriel says, "Luke, are you ready?" And Luke says, Luke basically explains the plan, and what the plan is that they have this wagon and there's explosives, and they're gonna connect. They have like these two final pieces that they're gonna connect to the wagon, and they're gonna draw the walkers away, and then you're gonna make like an explosion, and that's gonna clear up a way for everyone else to just run out. So this is their real plan. At first, I was thinking that they would just go out two at a time and just navigate through the herd of walkers and try to escape. But now we learned that not everybody's gonna go out. Some of them are going to be staying inside. Most of them are actually going to be staying inside, and just a couple of them, 8 of them. So Gabriel says 4 groups of 2 in each. So they're all going to be going out and putting the stuff on the wagon to draw out the walkers. So that's their plan, and yeah, it's kind of scary because like now they're also going to be holding explosives. I think because Magnus says the wagon is on the other side of the horde, which kind of blew my mind when she said that, because I was like, are you serious? Like, could they get in any more of a tricky situation here? Like, that's insane. And we saw the picture of all the walkers surrounding them. Like, you're telling me the wagon is on the other side of that? That's insane. So Jerry brings up the Whisperers. He says, like, so someone's got to go through it with the skins in there. So not only the walkers are a threat, they're holding all this equipment that, they have to take to the wagon. They also are going to be dealing with Whisperers. So that just makes it like even way more tricky than it already is, them dealing with the Whisperers. I mean, it's going to be so weird because Gabriel then says 4 groups, 2 in each, so 8 people total. And then he says 1 carries cargo, 1 protects. It's crucial for all the equipment to make it to the wagon. Now I'm thinking like, how are they gonna do this? Like, this is gonna be so weird, you know. You can definitely sort of, have these ideas now. Like, what if somebody, because one is protecting, that's gonna put a lot of pressure on that one person who's protecting. One person is holding something with both hands; they can't do anything, and I can definitely see a situation where somebody ends up getting bit because somebody couldn't protect them. Like somebody holding the cargo maybe gets bit, or if somebody who's protecting gets bit or taken down by a whisper, the person holding the cargo is gonna be in some deep water. So not only that, I'm also thinking about, like, is that gonna be? That's also gonna, like, easily tell them from the whispers are easily gonna be able to tell where they are because they're holding this cargo. And I don't know if the walkers will be suspicious. Like, I don't think so, because they're gonna still be masked by the smell and stuff like that. But the whispers are gonna be able to tell so easily, where they are, because these people are holding, these things, trying to make it like all the way across the Walker horde. I mean, I was already suspecting this episode to be, intense, but now after watching this, I'm thinking this is gonna be like 1,000 more times intense than I was already thinking. Like, this is insane. So after that, we have Lydia here, and Lydia says, we can make it through, I'll help. And then Beatrice says, we're willing, but not if she goes. And then the girl next to her says, we know she's earned trust with you, but not Oceanside. But Oceanside is not ready, not with this. And then Gabriel just says, that's fine. Lydia's role is in here. And then we get a quick shot of Negan, who's not even, like, he's just part of the group now. He's not even tied up or anything. So when Gabriel says, so a couple things here. First of all, the problems between Lydia and the Oceanside people, and we can still see this, moving. This stuff is still going on. It's interesting with Oceanside because they were also against the Saviors after the other people accepted the Saviors, and now they're against Lydia, which I don't know. You can't blame them for how they feel, but that is interesting. And the thing I want to talk about is that Lydia's role is going to be interesting moving forward because, it looks like I would assume Lydia is going to survive, right? And now, because this is totally different from the comics, because both Carl and Henry aren't here anymore. So, Lydia is just going to be part of the group. That's going to be her main thing. So it's going to be really interesting to see her role in the future. And I do like Lydia, so I am pretty excited to see more of her. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was Gabriel saying Lydia's role is in here. So again, not everybody is going outside. Some people are going to be staying inside and waiting for the herd of waiting for that explosion or whatever, and then they're going to run to rendezvous point B. And Lydia's role is in here. I'm assuming Negan's role is also in there. Whatever they're going to be doing in there, I'm not too sure. But I'm assuming Negan will also be in there because I don't think they would send Negan out. Like, Negan has gained some trust, but I don't think to the point where they're going to send Negan on their big missions just yet. I don't think you're going to do that. And then Daryl says the line that is extremely terrifying. He says it in such a serious way because obviously he's dealt with stuff like this before. And, I mean, he just knows that what they're doing is absolutely insane. He just simply says that we're not all going to make it through, but this is the only way. And, he's not just saying that, to make everyone scared, to make viewers scared, like, oh, what's going to happen? I think it's pretty obvious that not everyone is going to make it. I mean, especially with all this build-up, it just wouldn't make sense. Now, especially with the show ending, I don't think AMC is that scared to, kill off certain characters anymore. But we'll see what happens. We'll see who makes it, who doesn't. You guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen? Because now they have, this is absolutely insane. Like Daryl said, like, this is the only way to do it, I guess. I don't really know, but what they're doing is insane. And then throw in the mix of the whispers and the walkers. Oh my goodness, this could potentially be like the most intense thing ever on The Walking Dead. Like, seriously, it could. Maybe the Negan bat was different because that was pretty insane, and pretty intense, when we were just waiting for who Negan is gonna hit with the bat. But other than that, like, I can't really think of something where it's like this close and it's like I feel like we're all going to be on the edge of our seats watching this. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen in this episode in terms of the characters? Who do you think will survive? Let me know in the comments down below. But again, The Walking Dead is returning in just a few weeks, really close. And then we also got the World Beyond premiere, and then Fear the Walking Dead the following week. So if you are a fan of the show, be sure to subscribe because we'll be covering all that kind of stuff on the channel. But as far as this video goes, I am going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. Again, let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, everybody. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.